There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Kevin Gausman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Guy does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but he also leads the league in runs scored right now. So you have to give credit to the guys behind him who are driving him in as he's been getting on all season long.
Joyce comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper, his career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's hitting .429. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. They'll voice these Braves as they take the field here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah. And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 23 for him thus far, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Albies is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Home half. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2. Popped up. Hunter has a play. 1 down. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. 1-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Franco is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Herrera. Still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And that's a special home run. Freddie Freeman continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Ready now, Ronald Acuna. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Still 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters. Back now from SunTrust Stadium. 2nd inning coming up, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it's pretty dry down here right now, but I am told there's rain in the forecast for later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen. Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Striding into the box, Maikel Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The 0-1 delivery. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Hit high and deep to right center. Joyce is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
At the plate, Nick Williams. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Joyce is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. And the next in is Johan Camargo. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Johan Camargo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Camargo was born in Panama. Is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short, and then being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop, he occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Good curveball. Strike 2. Camargo on at first. Nobody out. Fouled off. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
Settling in now, Tyler Flowers. Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped down the line. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Line drive to center field. Herrera is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now to the plate, Adam Duvall. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, he's 1 for 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. So far this season, Duvall carries a batting line right at .240.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Herrera is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this.
Welcome back to SunTrust Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
The center fielder.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Herrera.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have the range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Tommy Hunter.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Bases are empty, one man out. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Phillies down in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. So here now's the pitcher, Kevin Gausman, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Kevin Gausman.
He's set. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the pitcher reaches base to start the inning. That means they'll flip the lineup card with a man aboard and nobody out.
The batter, number 1.
This is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped him up. Hoskins has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Nick Markakis, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Ready with the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with. Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. The 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. In there for a called strike, 3-2 now.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
And that'll get down out there. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Left fielder,
with that base hit right there, D-Row. That's his third
Junior.
RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Behind 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box now, Matt Joyce. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no error. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound, and this is taken for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Joyce is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Joyce, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it 4-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Braves,
No balls and
the
a strike
catcher,
to count.
Tyler Flowers.
Here's the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground, but foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
1-2, here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Herrera on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball taken a little high.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Popped up, and Franco will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
JT.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Realmuto is second in the league in all-star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll get an invite to the midseason festivities.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Here's another 0-2. Line to the right side. Markakis is there, and he has it for the out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Joyce is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick Williams.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a pool. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? Nick Markakis as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Again, another foul ball. This is pulled into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Freddie Freeman, another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Slapped hard the opposite way, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now batting, Ronald Acuna. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Number 14, Matt Joyce.
Now at the plate, Matt Joyce. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The count now at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Andrew McCutchen will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Phillies, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. A tag from Flowers. He's out at the plate.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Gene Segura standing in. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. McCutchen, base runner at first with 1 out. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. The next 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Victor Arano enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
At the plate, Tyler Flowers. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's grounded foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Adam Duvall.
The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there and you have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun, and I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Victor Arano will take the rubber once again after the long delay. It'll be interesting to see how that might affect him. But stepping in to get play started again, Adam Duvall. 1-1 the count now. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Franco has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
Now at the plate, Kevin Gausman. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. 0-1 the count. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Jesse Biddle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Ready once again, Bryce Harper. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Now the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. So the batting order turns over now. He's set to go Ozzie Albies. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick.
In now, Nick Markakis. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Williams comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting,
stepping in, Freddie Freeman. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Smoked on the ground left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's 1 double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets 1 more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
Ronald Acuna comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Albies is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Those are the ones you remember right there, Dan. That's his 4th RBI of the night, and that doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season.
And you know, as a pitcher, you see what this guy's been doing. You know he's having a good night. He's a tough guy, and he's a tough guy to pitch around. Some nights you just have to tip your cap. A pretty good night. 4 ribbies in this one here.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. There's a shot out to right center field. Flowers blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. Way out in front, now up by 10.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Duvall at second with 2 down. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Scooped up. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. 8th inning coming up. Atlanta leads it 11. Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And there's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 7.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Certainly not the most competitive game the three of us have ever witnessed. 11-1 our score as we head to the finish line finally in this one. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Aaron Altair will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Philadelphia, number 23, Aaron Altair.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Looking at his career totals, Altair is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Takes this the other way to right, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Vince Velasquez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box, Ozzie Albies. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So striding in, Nick Markakis hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Franco in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Striding in, Freddie Freeman. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 0-1 pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper sprinting after it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hernandez.
Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Atlanta Braves led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
The final
Kevin.